Hello, and welcome back to ABC's Aubrey Books and Coffee. So please get a drink of your choice and join me. Now, I had mentioned last week that this week was going to be about a book haul, and so that is what I'm bringing to you today. Now, the surprise bookstore that we went to was actually in Cincinnati, Ohio, and run by a family, and they're really sweet people there, and there's several stories worth of buildings. Usually older books is what we started seeing there, but I still managed to find a couple of treasures, which was really fun. And so I'm going to share those with you in a second. But first, a little bit of business. I wanted to make sure to let you know that we're up to 2 subscribers. Yay! So whenever we get to the 25 is of course when we will do the drawing for the first time for the little goodie box that I want to give for you guys who are loyal followers. So don't forget to please like the videos, subscribe, and send your friends. Feel free to leave comments and I will answer as well. So moving back to the book part of this. So we went to this store, and like I said, they were very friendly and very wonderful. And I'm sharing some pictures in this video of our experience there and what we saw there, and a couple of goodies in there. And they also happen to bind books. So if you're looking for somebody who can do any binding and you're in the area there, stop on by. But meanwhile, some of the books I found, in fact, all of them were ones I had actually never heard of before. And so I was excited to kind of find these little diamonds in the rough. The first one's called Dead Love by Donald Beeman. And you need to know about me that I am terrible at pronouncing names, so I apologize ahead of time. And then there's the In This Skin by Simon Clark. And so again, I hope that with these being older books, that maybe they'll draw your interest as well. So again, I read everything. So I was trying to get a little bit of horror, and also for my husband who enjoys that genre as well. City Infernal by Edward Lee. Gone But Not Forgotten by Philip Margolin. The Abduction by James Rapondo. And then one that I was just so excited to see it because I had always watched the video since I was a little girl and love the movie. Didn't even know it was a book, was The Last Unicorn by Peter S. Beagle. So I'll have to let you guys know how that was to read and how much it actually went along with the movie. Now the last two I am super excited to share with you. I, again, didn't even know these existed, and I'm excited that I found them while February still has just a little bit of time left in it before it ends, because it is also Black History Month. And I didn't realize one of my favorite actors, he's so cute, had a book written called A Hand to Guide Me by Denzel Washington. And in this book, he also includes Muhammad Ali, Whoopi Goldberg, Leonard Nimoy, Colin Powell. There's all kinds of other people that have excerpts in here. So I'm super excited to read this one. And then I also didn't know that this existed, and I'm excited to share this with you and to read it and listen to it, because it actually is a book that comes with an MP3 audio of some interviews. And I'm going to have my daughter also listen to this, because it's a piece of history that, thank goodness, was brought back out of the Library of Congress in their dusty sections. And it's called Remembering Slavery. And basically what they had done in the 1930s were to interview ex-slaves, and they put them all on this beautiful disc that you can listen to. And of course they had lots of stories in here too. So I am so excited and honored to be able to read this, and I'll let you guys know what in particular stood out and what I thought of it whenever I'm done with it. So moving on, the second place that we went to, because unfortunately Ohio's bookstore didn't turn out to be quite as many as I had hoped. So we'll go back again another time, and there's always other bookstores out there that haven't been discovered yet by me. So I plan on looking for those, and our family just loves doing adventures like that anyway. And then I'll of course bring to you what we find and where we find it, and I'll link websites and stuff below so you can check them out. But the next place we went to is Half Price Books. In Indianapolis, there are tons of different branches of Half Price Books, and I absolutely love them. They'll buy your books from you so you can get a little bit of credit, but I always end up spending more at the store than what I ever get. But the goodies I found from there was Stephen King's Bag of Bones. I don't read a ton of Stephen King. He kind of scares me, but my husband really loves him, so he highly recommended it. One of the ones, again, I didn't even know existed, but I'm super excited to read, is called The Cat Who Saved Books by Sasaki Natsukawa. I apologize for butchering that completely. But how cute is that? So super excited to read that. I'll have to let you guys know. I also got Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, which I know this is one that's been out for a while. So I'm so excited that I got it at a discount so that I could get more books. I also got Six of Crows, also by Leigh Bardugo. So hopefully I'll find that I really love that author's work. Serpent and Dove by Shelby Morin. Just so pretty. I am so excited. My hardbacks that I was able to find was A Psalm of Storms and Silence by Roseanne A. Brown. How beautiful is that? And it's actually the sequel to the one I have up there, A Song of Wraths and Ruin. So I'm excited to read the sequel and see what happens. These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. And I've seen that at Barnes & Noble and other places. And again, such a beautiful cover. So it's been on my list to want to read, and half the price, you can't beat that. And then, of course, the sequel, Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong. So these were the books that we were able to get from our book haul, and so I'll have to let you know what I thought. And next time, whenever I see you, it'll be the end of the month. And so on the end of the month, which I know is just a couple days away, whenever that happens, I always give my TBR review. And so for the month of February, I do, of course, a TBR game that actually is very similar to one that's done by Kim from Whimsical Narratives. And I will link all her information on the next video as well, because I talk about her game a lot. And I just happen to add a W on that, so I do a TBRW, and the W is for writing, because of course I am also a writer and trying to get published. So I also have different prompts and challenges for my writing that I try to get to, and punishments when I don't succeed. So tune in next time so that you can see how I did for February's reading, if I hit all of those challenges, and if I didn't, then what the punishment is. So thank you again for joining me. It was lovely visiting with you, and have a great day.